So I started a class where I promised to post at least one social video per day. And honestly, I'm not very good at this kind of thing. Fairly private person, and so most of my videos have been for other people. So I like to keep my commitments, and that's part of this class. So what I'd like to do in this one is I'd like to do a shout out for Cody and Esther Cottle, the founders of the Christian Entrepreneur Club. I became a member there a few months ago, and they have been a really incredible couple to work with. What I find with them is, as Christians, we have this tendency to go, well, it's good enough for government work, it's good enough for God's work, whatever. And I really believe that when we're doing something with Jesus' name on it, it needs to be done with excellence. And I have found that Cody and Esther, that's their heart and their passion, and that's what they do. And so they have found people like me, uh, who are Christian business owners who are trying to build community, trying to build business in a God honoring way. And they've created a community where we can encourage each other, lift each other up, and gain the skills and understanding to do what we do with excellence and to deliver results and to be excellent servants in the marketplace. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to them, thank them for all their efforts. I put the link below if you are a Christian business owner or would like to be. I invite you to check out the Christian Entrepreneur Club. And if you're not, and you're like, I'm not really into that religion thing, but you know somebody who is, pass this video forward. It's a really, really amazing community of people that lift each other up. They give practical advice on business that can point us in the right direction with things. And so it's been hugely valuable for me. And I wanted to thank them and let the world know. So that's basically my video, combining what I'm not so good at, me talking on the camera, with something I do a lot, and that is encourage. And I like to find ways to lift people up. That's kind of my gifting, is to be an encouragement, to give compliments, to help people find where they're really strong at. And so to put these together in a video, maybe it'll bless somebody's day. And while I'm here, think about this. I have a publishing company, and I've done some writing. I've got some books out in print, some books on the way. And I know there's a number of you that are probably either authors or would like to be, or maybe you see how a book might benefit what you do professionally, but you're not really sure where to start. You don't, you've got an idea and it's been rattling around for a few years, and it seems like climbing Mount Everest, or it seems like you feel you don't have the skills, you feel like you don't have the expertise or whatnot. Um, I just encourage you to write. Don't worry about those details. You know, a mediocre book on paper beats an amazing bestseller in your head. And honestly, from my experience, that amazing bestseller isn't so hot once you get it on paper. So just write. If you're busy, if you don't know what to do, if you think people are going to judge your work, listen, push all that to the side. Get your pen out. If you have no time, but you make 2 minutes a day to write one sentence, in 4 years you have a book. Um, and I'm speaking from experience here. I've been writing for a lot of years, and it's taken a lot of years to get anything that's worth publishing. But now I have a book in print. I've got more coming on the way. I have some screenplays in my pocket. My first book was trash, and maybe God felt the same way because it completely disappeared. I had my computer copy, I had my backup copy, I had two physical copies of the manuscript. Everything disappeared. The manuscripts disappeared in a move. The computer crashed, and the backup disk corrupted. So listen, maybe it wasn't worth anybody's time, and maybe your first book won't be either. But I have now written a book that many people are enjoying. You can do the same thing, but you can never get there if you don't just bite the bullet and try. Write something on paper. It doesn't matter if it's any good. If you feel like it's too intimidating to pass on to your family and friends, reach out to me. My info is in the contact. You can check out stacyschaller.com and find my contact information there. I'll give you my honest feedback. And if it's real, don't consider yourself a bad author. Just consider that, just like I had to do, you're learning, you're growing, you're moving forward, you're finding a way to craft your voice and to make it something that resonates with people. So don't give up on the dream because it looks like Mount Everest. Even people who climb Mount Everest do it one step at a time. Get out your pen, write. When you're ready, contact me, and maybe if your book fits my format for my publishing company, we can publish your book. If not, I can actually help you create your own publishing company, something that's for you, for your business, for your profession, for your story. Um, it's not that hard for me to do. I've done it before, and so if it seems overwhelming, I'm glad to help. Um, but it all starts with something on paper. Grab your paper, grab your tablet, grab your computer, whatever it is that you're comfortable writing on, and find a place that you're comfortable writing in. And just start putting thoughts on paper. If they're disorganized, if they don't make sense, it doesn't matter. Get it on paper. And then we'll figure it out later. So uh, back to Cody and Esther. Check out Christian Entrepreneur Club and see if it's a fit for you. And if you have had any inkling that you have a story to tell, or that you feel like putting your expertise in an accessible format would help people and would boost your professionalism, boost your business, right? Get that pen out. So thank you for listening through my entire ramblings. I know that practice makes better, and so I will keep doing this, and hopefully we can grow and prosper together. Have a good night.